Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making some swim baits. I got in some new eyes. I've been looking at trying to get some more 8mm eye options, and I found a place on Amazon that actually had quite a few of them for a decent price. And we're going to be taking a look at a couple of these today, and I'm going to make some swim baits here to match these. We have our sleigh bait and our chatterbait molds here. If you can't tell, I really do enjoy making these. The motor oil pairs extremely nicely with this red eye, and I'm going to show you that today. And then we're going to use another one of 8-bit powders. We're just going to break one out and just pick one that we haven't used and make some swim baits in that, and then we're going to try to pair it with one of these silver eyes, maybe both. I don't know. These halo eyes here are actually the same eye that I use on a lot of my hard baits. So if you've kind of stuck around and watched any of the hard bait stuff, this is the same style eye that I use for that, which is pretty neat. And I kind of forgot that I even had them. It's been so long since I've ordered those, but we're going to get some plastic hot. I'll show you how I mix up this motor oil and this 8-bit powder color that we're going to do. I think we're going to do copper pot, but we'll just break those out and see if we can come up with something cool. I guess we're going to start off with the copper pot. This is the HS-002. This is that awesome 8-bit powder. We're going to work with it. I think to start off with, though, I think we're going to use a little bit of Bait Plastics Black, and we're just going to get kind of a little bit of a base coat going, I guess. This is a 2-cup amount, so I'm going to start with like maybe 3 drops of this black. Let's just start with 2 and see if we want any extra, because I don't want this to be super dark. That has plenty of background, I think. I don't think we even need the 3rd drop. So that is 2 drops for 2 cups. I think you can do the math if you want to divide that down to 1 cup. But we're going to get this mixed up. And then we're going to add a little bit of this. I'm actually using I think this is this is a 1/4 teaspoon. This is the smallest one I have. I actually need to get a smaller set of spoons, but we're just going to be careful. But take a look at that goodness. Wow. I'm going to get some of this in this cup here. That is about how much I'm going to use, and we're just going to dump it in here. Check that out. Has a lot of a gold copper effect there. See if we can get this mixed in without making a huge mess here. Ooh, that's a fancy color. Ooh, I like that. Wow. That actually has more effect than I thought it was going to. I thought we might have to add a little bit of extra background, but I don't think so. That is pretty neat. Good name for that one. Absolutely good name. So I'm going to put this lid on this before we have a huge mess in here. Now, should we add any flake? That is the real question. Should we add any flake? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see what I got. I think we may add a touch of this. And when I say a touch, let's go pretty light. Let's not get too disco party in here. Open that small side. Just sprinkle some of that in there. And always add more. It's a whole lot harder to take it back out. I would say that's perfect. Just enough. Okay, let's put the lid on that and get it out of the way. All right, for the motor oil, we're just going to use, this is 2 cups. We're going to use 70 drops of this motor oil. This is not the original. It is the newer version, I guess you could call it, but we're going to use 70 drops of this, so 35 drops per cup. I'm going to go ahead and do that so you don't have to watch it. There's 70 drops in there. We're going to use a little bit of this 0.015. This is a red flake from Bait Plastics. We're just going to sprinkle some of that in there. And then we're going to use some bigger flake. This is 1/24th, I do believe. Yes, this is 1/24th bigger red flake. We're just going to shake some of that in here. Get that pretty close. I've done it enough. I can pretty well eyeball it now. Go ahead and mix this up. Watch that motor oil come out of there. I love the red flake in the motor oil. And when you're using the red eyes, it just pairs even better. Okay, there is that mixed up. And now I'll get you a closer look at it real fast. Here is a look at this color up close. If you haven't tried motor oil, I would highly recommend it. It is probably one of the best colors ever made. So definitely check that out. That is a MF manufacturing product, and that is how I mix it. Here are the copper pot swim baits. I think you're going to like them. If you wanted that color to come through a little harder, you could go up on the black pigment, you know, 1 or 2 more drops of that black. We'll just do a little more work to bring that pigment out, but I think it looks awesome. That is a really nice powder. Great job 8-bit baits on that. But yeah, I think you guys are going to like it. Those eyes paired up pretty good with that, actually. These are new eyes I got. They're 8mm. And I picked them up on Amazon. You can see they have some silver and black, and they have a little bit of gold around that black part. Just something a little different. I'll try to leave a link to that. But that is what those look like. And then over here we have our motor oil, which never lets us down. This is a truly awesome color. You'll see a lot of guys doing the motor oil with the red eyes. Very popular color combo. And if you did want to do it for yourself, that's how we do it. Pretty easy. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it. If you do want to spice this color up, you can add a drop or 2 of red and make it really have a lot more red when that light comes through it, but I kind of like the original. Every once in a while, I'll add some red to it, you know, 1 or 2 drops, and make it come out a little differently. But yeah, that is pretty much how I do it. And I got the red eyes from the same place I got the other ones from, and I'll try to leave a link in the description to all those. They have some blues and some blacks and some silvers, just some different stuff you can check out. And the 8mm is a good size for the chatterbait and the sleigh bait. As you can tell, it really fills up that eye socket, and we're a big fan of those sizes. So I think that's going to wrap this video up. We made some swim baits, checked some stuff out, got to take a look at some new eyes that we just got in here not too long ago, and we got to check out another one of 8-bit baits powders, and it exceeded expectations as per usual. So if you want to pick up any of these baits, there'll be a link in the description below to my Etsy store. You can head on down there, pick up some of these baits if they are still available, and all that money gets to go back in this so I can keep making more videos for you guys and checking out new stuff here on the channel. We have a lot of hard bait stuff coming up. We have some glide baits, jerk baits, crank baits, all that good stuff that's going to be coming up in the next few weeks. We're going to have some more videos here on the channel as we step that up. Weather's getting better, so it's getting to be a little more enjoyable for me to be out here doing that. If you want to pick up any of the molds we used today, there'll be a link in the description below to Epic Bait Molds. Be sure to check them out. They are a great company, and they have a great set of products. If you like the video, like and subscribe. It does help the channel out. I appreciate everyone who watches, comments, likes, and subscribes. And until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video.